That's what it's for. The Heavyweight Championship of the World. Hello everybody, to Jew22 here, and we are ready for our fourth match of Starrcade, and it's a big match at that, I will say that. And I mean, not only are both well, actually, you have the internet champion, which is Jake the Snake, as you see in front of you. I mean, he was willing to put up the championship in order to get this match, and that's what it took to get it. And he's going up against the World Heavyweight Champion, Matthew Cole, who hails from St. John's in Newfoundland and Labrador in Canada. In fact, if I remember correctly, him, Nufi Bonga, and Paul Levine before him have been champions before. So for him to be the third to represent the to represent Newfoundland, as well as the actual town that they're from, that's a huge those are huge shoes to fill. But my good friend Matthew Cole, I mean, he's filled them and then some. But now he is going up against a tough Jake the Snake. And with that said, let's begin right now. Anyway, match underway, and a drop kick onto Jake the Snake to begin the matchup. Now, one thing that Jake the Snake has going for him is that in addition to being a great wrestler, well, actually he's a better than average wrestler, but still, one thing that works for him is that he has a really cunning mind. I mean, he knows what to attack. I mean, he goes after an injured body part. I mean, he does what he has to do to get the upper hand on his opponents. And for Matthew Cole, all he has to do is safeguard against that and protect against it. And a super facebuster onto Jake the Snake. But like I said, Cole, he's very talented in his own right. Otherwise, he wouldn't be the champion. Although one could say, well, Brock Lesnar helped him win the championship, which is true. I mean, he's defended it once before, and this is only his second title defense. And Cole, you went the wrong way and attacked the referee by mistake. I mean, that was kind of weird. I mean, he went for a backwards kick, but he ends up hitting the referee instead. And now you see what happens. Jake the Snake can take advantage of mistakes that you make. So that's something that you have to keep in mind there. Although Cole just going to pound away on the back. Just pounding away on him. And down he goes. But like I said, the thing about Cole is that, I mean, he's so good at what he does. I mean, he goes to the gym. He practices what he practices every day. And, well, every day that he gets a chance to anyway. And, I mean, he goes to the gym. He puts in the hours. But you know what? So does Jake the Snake. But one thing that Jake the Snake also does is he studies. What he does is he, studies his opponents. I mean, he watches film just like, football players do, like football teams do, when they, before they take the field and take on their opponents. I mean, because for the most part, you don't win it in the ring. You win it in the preparation, and if you're not prepared, it's going to show. And these two are at the top of their game, as you can see. I mean, it's still early, but you can tell from the fact that they are putting out the effort that they are putting out. So, I mean, like I said, it's still early in the match, but I would think that whoever gets the advantage is going to have to be the one that keeps it and has to, find a way to put away. Whoever gets the advantage has to find a way to put away their opponent. Which is what I was trying to say. And a T-bone suplex onto Matthew Cole. So, now that I've went over what each of these men have done and what they do to prepare, the rules are simple. You win by pinfall or submission. You can be counted out and you can be disqualified. And the championship can't change hands on disqualification or count out as Jake the Snake spits some venom in the face of Matthew Cole. I mean, why do you do that for? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that Jake the Snake, he has to win by pinfall or submission to become the champion. In fact, the champion doesn't even need to win the match. If he loses by, count out or disqualification himself, I mean, that's not going to do any good for Jake the Snake because, I mean, technically Cole could lose the match and the money, the bonus money that you get for winning the match, but he would hold on to the title. So Jake the Snake has got to pin Matthew Cole in the ring or force him to submit in the ring. So now that I've told you that, let's just get on with the match itself. And a stomp right to the gut of Jake the Snake. And Jake the Snake counters with those big legs of his. Actually, they're kind of long if you can believe that. But anyway, a whip it in the corner. Now set up in a tree of woe, upside down. And now, well, before Jake the Snake could even take advantage of that, Matthew Cole gets out of it. And a spinning neckbreaker onto Jake the Snake. I mean, you have Jake the Snake. He is, along with NHL, the hockey player, one of two long-standing members of the Eliminators. And it goes all the way back to when the group was once known as the Republic. So that tells you something. That tells you that, he's been with the group for a while, and, he's very loyal. So as much as I may not like the person, I might not like Jake the Snake personally, the fact that he never left the group, that tells you something. That tells you that he's very loyal with his work and very dedicated. So like I said, I may not like him, but I gotta respect him. And now a clothesline, another one, and a facebuster, a modified facebuster onto Jake the Snake by Matthew Cole, and it looked as if Jake the Snake was going to take control of this, but 1, 2, no, just a 1 count on Jake the Snake. But for Matthew Cole, one thing that Cole has to realize is that even if you have the Snake beat, even, there's the old saying, you never know what a cornered beast might do. And now Jake the Snake with a crossbody with a pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, so close to getting a 3 count. But right now Jake the Snake, now he has Matthew Cole in trouble a little bit. In fact, it's not even 7 minutes in this matchup, and already Matthew Cole is the worse for wear here. Excuse me. So yeah, 7 minutes into this match, not even that. And wow, Jake the Snake using those right jabs, another one, and a huge left hook onto Matthew Cole. Now he picks him up. Oh, now he's doing it again. Look at this. I mean, wow, and another right hook, or a left hook, excuse me. But yeah, I mean he's got him in a compromising position there. And a back suplex a back suplex powerbomb. Okay, I'm sorry. I botched that. 1. No, kick out by Jake the Snake. Of course, if you're Jake the Snake, you might want to follow the same advice. You never know what a cornered beast might do. So, the champion could be on his last stand here. Now set up in a tree of woe. I mean, like I said, Jake the Snake, he put up the Internet Championship on the line to get a shot at the World Championship. And if he wins, he becomes the champion, and Matthew Cole would take over as the Internet Champion. 1, 2, no, very close. I mean, you're going to have to do more than that to Matthew Cole if you're going to become the world champ, the heavyweight champion of the world. I mean, you're going to have to do more than that to become the champion. And now, wait, a back suplex from off the second rope onto Matthew Cole. And folks, we could be seeing the beginning of the end for Matthew Cole, and his reign as the champion. 1, 2. Well, I guess that was it then. Well, folks, the winner and new heavyweight champion of the world, Jake the Snake Roberts II, not to be confused with the original. So Jake the Snake, I mean, he was willing to put it all on the line, and it paid off because, I mean, you can tell by what he did in that matchup against Matthew Cole. I mean, all the hours in the gym, all the preparation, and the fact that he had confidence in himself to become the champion, he is now the champion. So, like I said, I may not like him personally, but I gotta respect the fact that he was willing to put it all out there to become the champion. And for Matthew Cole, he has nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, you really don't have anything to be ashamed of when you lose the championship, especially the championship of the world, because really, it's hard to win, but it's even harder to hold on to it. And as for Matthew Cole, he was a great champion, but unfortunately, we have a new one, and his name is Jake the Snake Roberts II. And as for Matthew Cole, if it's any consolation, he becomes the internet champion, so he takes over, for that championship. So with Jake the Snake winning, we will have that extra match. What it is, you'll have to find out right after this.